Welcome back everybody, Twitch367 here, and today we're going to continue with episode 14 of our Pokemon Legends Arceus series here on the channel. Honestly, it's been a little bit since I've played this, so we're going to do a quick team recap and kind of see what we are rocking with before we jump right back in. So let's go ahead and check the summary. We got our Quillava here, not too bad. We got our Drifloon, Psyduck, Sano, our Alpha Kricketune, which was our first Alpha Pokemon, but you kind of get that through the story anyway, and our prized possession, our Alpha Graveler. Still very happy about this guy here. Yeah, let's go ahead, and before we kind of start, I wanted to see if I can get rollout tackle. Okay, not interested. I want to go ahead and kind of empty out our inventory and maybe switch up our team a bit. I know we just did the team recap and all, but what a better way to kind of start. View and just move all that stuff. And all right, so let's go to the pasture real quick. All right, we have a lot of, I guess these are all just bugs. Flying type, normal, fire, water, ground, ghost, grass, fighting. Okay, got it. I really wouldn't mind trying to think of what I could add to the team to kind of help me with my weaknesses. So we got a bug, water, electric. I mean, Psyduck is not... Okay, my other option was Weasel. I think we'll kind of rock out with what we have right now. And I'm going to leave Pasture 1 just empty. Put everything here. And kind of from here down. Alright, so now we kind of have one of everything up here we can do whatever with. I just want to move any duplicates that we have lower onto this bottom of the box. This way we can kind of check to see what we have, get the better of the Pokemon, and then just kind of transfer the rest, but I'm not going to transfer them right now. Say all of these are female. Alright, we are good to go. So the first thing we need to do is actually head back into here. And I do apologize if there's any loud noise outside. We do have some people here mowing right now. So can't really control that. Alright, so upstairs we go. And up some more. Okay, we got some people here. Twitch, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arezu knowingly kept it from me. The Lady of what? A Lilligant. I'm just gonna say a Lilligant. Yes, those are only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arezu was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the wallflower polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arezu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Alright, we would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Twitch, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation. I could call Ursaluna. Ursaluna, so he and Warden Kalaba found you worthy? That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arezu wherever she's gone. If you are strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat, then Brava Arena, it's called. If you'll excuse me. Listen well, Twitch. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we could live without war and strife. Okay. So I gotta ride Ursaluna and follow the blue signals to sniff out Arezu. I can do that. And that was in the Crimson Mirelands, so... Also lacking on balls, but we got some great balls. Alright, go to the Crimson Mirelands. That girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. That reminds me, I've seen Mistress Kalaba riding around on that Ursaluna she serves, digging for treasure in the ground. I wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss out where treasure might be. Alright, so now I know Arezu's scent, so I can go ahead. Okay, so I say we go ahead and cross the bridge. This way. Say he really just kind of charges, doesn't he, when he is trying to find his target. Alright, is there a way to get up? Okay, I definitely feel like that's probably a no-go that way. So, can we come over here? Okay, so it looks like a Pokemon can break this probably. Oh, here she is. Oh, Twitch, how did it all go with Ursaluna? I helped him. Thanks a bunch, fella. But how'd you find me all the way out here? Ursaluna found you. He tracked me all the way here by the scent of those potato mochi I ate? That Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descended from one of the Pokemon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. But still, wow. My luck's run out though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are. Arezu, right? Eek. Mistress Kalaba. I didn't... I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I would would be more patient. That's okay. It's okay. I didn't do a good job at explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna, and I also learned about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Levinton, who told me about the balms you used to quell Cleaver. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we'd better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. When did he get here? Adaman. What were you thinking? Doing all this yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader I am. Or not much of a leader am I. I've never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine what Lilligant might have become frenzied to. Listen up, Twitch. I'll take the balms that Arezu made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arezu. Twitch will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Twitch. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Arezu will be taken care of. My dear Beryl and I will make sure she reaches her lady. Okay, so I gotta go over this way. Alright, there was also... And dig for the treasure. Alright, and go ahead and swap back just so that I can try to find more treasure. Okay, grab that wisp while we can. Alright, well, can Weird Ear get up there? Sure can. I honestly think I prefer riding Weird Ear around, just because of the speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and save our lives since we're just kind of in water currently. Okay, so I need to come up here. How does one... Yeah, because that's kind of just... dead end there. There's a Pichu. Oh, that's an unknown. Well, I'm glad I came this way. So it looks like I can't really get to it from this side, so I might have to kind of go up and around. Alright, let's get across the bridge before I... It's very foggy, so it's a little hard to see where I'm at. Yeah, that's an alpha. I'm honestly curious of what alphas are in each area. Because I know there should be an alpha here somewhere too. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, an alpha Hippowdon right there. Alright, now let's go this way. And say with the fog, it's very hard to see. And before I die again. So I think if I just head straight across. Oh, and I'm being targeted. Okay, and I think I should be able to start scaling up here now. I do see some lights, which usually lead you to something. Okay. Now, is there a proper way up there? I will take that. Oh, there we go. Oh, an alpha Roserade. There we go. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready. Of course. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her and be grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. All it took was one of my poultices to get Arezu's leg all patched up. Kalaba, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help so much, especially as we're from different clans. Arezu tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. Before I get too far, I want to write down Lady of the Ridge. You'll want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. That's right, if you keep on dodging, she might get tired out and that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. I am definitely ready. Okay. Alright, I say we keep doing it. Okay, I say we're... Alright, send out Cyndaquil, or Quillava. Oh, you paralyzed me. Nope, we're not running. I think we're just gonna go for a regular Ember. Oh, you're level 30. Now I should probably start training up my Pokemon a bit. Ooh, okay. Just like that. Throw another one. Get her while she's down. Okay, Lilligant looks really good. Okay, bunch of levels there. Alright, let me... Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arezu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna, and now Lilligant. You're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. Arezu, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Salesian ruins. All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teachings of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arezu. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kalapa wrapped all that up so nicely. Just one more thing, Arezu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Mireland safe, Arezu. I'll be sure to inform Irida that both the Diamond and Galaxy team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Twitch. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit, it was a fun day for me, but now it's about time I be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Twitch. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? How'd a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Though it's not like I'm perfect, I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry for everything. Alright, honestly, we're going to kind of just wrap things up right here, right on this little flat spot. Next episode, we'll kind of continue with the story, see where else it brings us, and kind of see what's next. I'm really excited. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm going to leave it on 367. Very fun game. Love just everything about it. Still really want to switch up some of my team. Like Psyduck, I'm not really happy with. Drifloon, I could take off, especially since Quillavo, when he evolves, will be a ghost. And honestly, Sano, I'm thinking about putting on the bench. And same with Cricketune. Quillava and Graveler are kind of just like the only for sure Pokemon staying on the team as of right now. I might look between episodes, see kind of what else we have available and see what I want to throw on in place of some of these other ones. But I'm not going to really take up more of your guys' time. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.